Structure, 4G cell sites and optic fiber cables, a lot of which were deployed during my time to meet the increased demand for wireless and fixed broadband services in these COVID-19 times. Also, the removal of the 50% increase in the communication service tax CST will provide further relief for the many who are having to work or stay at home at this time. The issue of even though water tariffs have been absorbed for the next 3 months, there have been loud complaints of interruptions in the supply of treated water through pipes or by water tankers. I urge the government to redouble its efforts in this sector in order to give meaning to the campaign for regular hand washing with soap and the running water. A further measure which will go a long way to cushion SMEs and individual Ghanaian families would be for the Bank of Ghana to open a dialogue with the banks and financial institutions to offer a 3-month moratorium on payment of debts to the banks by their borrowers. I understand one bank has already voluntarily announced such a concession. This will be helpful at a time many Ghanaian businesses are shut and breadwinners of families have had to stay at home and therefore cannot earn an income. It is also time to explore the role of alternative medicine and traditional remedies in the fight against the coronavirus. Some traditional medicines are known to boost the immune system and can help both in the prevention of people succumbing to the disease and also play a role as a palliative function in the management of persons suffering with COVID-19. It is predicted that this pandemic and disruption of global trade and economic activity will adversely affect the economies of developing countries. Ghana is no exception. The fast-track approval by the IMF of the highly concessional rapid credit facility is therefore timely and very welcome. This will help cushion the economy from the dangers of recession. Our economy has revealed from this COVID stress test that it is still fragile and we need to be prudent in how we manage going forward. We must also be diligent in how we apply the 1 billion facility as the various tranches are released by the IMF. We face significant pressure on our local currency, declining domestic revenues, a slowdown in GDP growth, increase in deficits to GDP of between 8% to 9%, a ballooning debt which is projected to hit almost 70% by the end of the year. This scenario requires that we exercise strict prioritization in our borrowing and our expenditures. And this might be the right time for the President to consider trimming the bloated size of his government. At this critical time, the most crucial need of our health workers is the supply of PPEs. When I donated PPEs to the health facilities in the various regions, I advocated the need for government to urgently supply adequate PPEs to protect our health workers. I further requested that our national strategic medical stock should ensure that at all times such items as PPEs and other vital logistics are in place well in advance of future outbreaks. The initiative to have local manufacturing companies produce PPEs is welcome and must be speeded up. This can be done, and we must kickstart the effort more robustly now. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are listening from your homes, I wish to thank you for your time, and I wish to thank my media friends, cameramen, and other technical staff who have made it possible for me to reach out to you in your homes and your workplaces. Thank you, Weasel TV. Thank you, XYZ TV. Thank you, Joy News. Thank you, Power FM. And thank you, Volta One TV, for this live broadcast. May God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you. I also wish to thank the many members of the NDC and sympathizers, and all the donors and sponsors, I want to thank them once more, who contributed to make this support to 20,000 households possible. May God richly replenish you and bless you. We are not in normal times, but together we will win this fight. Akpenami, minda mofia moshi, mida ubia ase, na go de, alite makan.